Hey everybody, Kevin Wilson with Davidson's and Gallery Guns. We're out here at our partner's Gunsight Academy, who lets us come out and do video content for you guys and test out guns. And today, very honored to have as our guest, Mr. Jerry Miculek. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Kevin. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here, man.
My pleasure.
We're looking at one of your guns.
Yep.
That you helped design for Mossberg.
Correct. Yes.
So this is the 940 JM Pro.
Yep.
And this was kind of born out of your competition.
It was.
Right.
It was. It's kind of a mix between my wife's Kay's ladies training and my daughter Lena competing and myself also. So between the three of us, we were shooting 930s previous.
Yep.
And it needed some tweaks. Stock. So we'll get to that in just a second. So what you see here is like three of us working with the gun over a period of a couple of years.
Yep.
And how to advance it to the next level.
So the changes you guys made, this was kind of born from the 930?
Yep, it was. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you collectively took your experience competing with those guns and basically said, this is what we'd rather have.
Yes.
Or this is how we would like it to run better.
It is. What I'm really proud of Mossberg, they actually came to the house. We put out some old newspaper on the kitchen table.
Yep.
And the engineer was sitting there, and I was taking down our modified 930s, and he was looking and taking notes and took the gun back. And this is what we have now as a manufactured product that addresses what we needed changes, and it also made the platform more suitable for a broader range of people.
Right.
And sizes. Because the adjustability of the stock is huge, and that's where Kay and the ladies' camps came in when they were doing shotgun classes. Most shotguns fit a guy like me and you.
Right.
6 foot, 5'9", you know, but when a smaller statured person tries to shoot a shotgun, the fit is paramount to how well you can shoot it.
Yeah, and most shotguns are built for that average person.
It is. And if you're not average, you have to live with it. So.
Exactly.
So we wanted the adjustability on the stock.
Well, let's go into that a little bit
Okay.
and kind of tell us what you did with it.
Well, let's take it from the back to the front. That's you mind if I turn it around?
Yeah. That's
Now, one thing good about the gun, it has an orange follower. So when you look into the receiver, you can see it's obviously empty.
Yep.
And I have a chamber flag, so we know the chamber is empty.
Yep.
So we know that's there. So I'm gonna flip it around where we can show and tell a little bit better. So on the buttstock, this is huge. It doesn't sound like much, but to shoot a shotgun well, if it doesn't fit you well, you have to fight the gun every time you shoot it. You can shoot it, but you can't shoot it fast, and you can't shoot it consistent. So when you get in a competition, you cannot stand to have something you have to fight every time you shoulder it.
Right.
So the adjustability of the stock is huge. Like this one, the gun comes with a pack of shims, and for me, on this stock, when I put an optic on it, that's an upgrade also, is this new cut here on the receiver. So what I did, I usually run a quarter of an inch offset to the right.
Okay.
And you have that shim, and I also shimmed it higher, a quarter, because it has an optic.
Gotcha.
So my cheek weld now, when I bring the shotgun up to a shooting position, it's looking more instinctively where the eye is. So it's quick.
Because you can line your face up
Right.
with that optic, so you're not searching.
Exactly. So cheek weld on a shotgun is how you sight it.
Yep.
So if it never fits you correctly, every time you monitor, you have to hunt and peck, and it takes time and the consistency factor there also. So this one, I just automatically put those shims in, fitted perfect, and it also has a length of pull. So you can shim it out longer or shorter. This is huge. Smaller people, most women, when they want to shoot a shotgun, they have to shorten it. So you have that adjustability here. You're a smaller statured person, you can bring that in. It comes with a nice recoil pad, and the shim kits come with the gun. It's part of the gun.
Right. So that's not something you're having to go out and buy after you buy the gun.
Correct. So it's all there from the get-go. This is huge. Nice. I can't stress this part enough on how it makes it a very much repeatable first shot, and thereafter every other shot. So the buttstock is really huge. And when you move up over here, one thing Mossberg always had was a safety on the top of the receiver. So it's left-hand friendly and right-hand friendly. It's a big safety. They upgraded that and made it more aggressive. It's easy to work. It's consistent. If you're shooting a 3-gun, you shoot in a position you need to run, you just reach up and put your thumb on it and you're ready to go. it's very natural position to have a safety. It's away from the trigger guard. You know where it is. You're not going to interact with the trigger, push, pulling a button or whatever.
Right.
And when you go forward to the trigger, it has a trigger stop available, so you can adjust the amount of overdrive you have on the trigger.
Got you.
So the set screw there, you can set it to how you like a trigger. I like a little play after the sear breaks. It gives my finger time to slow down before the trigger bottoms out on the back of the set screw. That's the way I like it. So you have that adjustability. And also in the trigger guard, you notice there's a cocking indicator. So you can just put a physical feel in there to see if the gun's cocked.
And tell where you're
Or
at.
you can do a visual, whatever. You know the gun the hammer is in a cocked position. So you have that on the trigger group, and coming up to the receiver, this is new. The receivers are cut for the Shield RMS, yeah, sight. It bolts right on. Or if you wanted to leave it without a sight, there's a filler you can put back in that position. Or if you wanted to take this off and put a full Picatinny rail, you can do that also.
Gotcha.
So that gives you a lot of flexibility on how you want to shoot the platform. If you want to shoot metallic sights, just leave all this off. If you want to go turkey hunting or whatever, make it a more precision gun, you want to shoot a lot of slugs, you want to hunt pigs with it or hunt deer, you can put an optic on it and you can sight that slug in exactly where you want it. And on the bottom of the receiver, this comes with an oversized charging handle, an oversized bolt release, but on the bottom, this is probably what's a shotgun in competition, guys, is always empty.
Yep.
It never holds enough ammunition. I don't care if that magazine tube is hitting the wall over there. You never have enough ammo in it. So the ability to load the gun quickly in a competition or if you're hunting is a big deal. So if you notice the bottom of the receiver, I'm going to take the flag out. And I'm going to show you the way this is all made here. You notice that the lifter here is longer. And the idea behind that is if you were to modify the gun without changing this, when you put your thumb in and you stand your thumb up, that elevator would come in and you would grab your thumb.
Right.
So this longer elevator allows you to interact with the magazine in a more consistent manner.
Especially if you got gloves on.
Yeah, if you wanted to hunt with it, exactly. So the guys with duck hunt and stuff really love this for the gloves, because you can swipe the shell in. You don't have to stick your finger into the receiver. It has a cut to allow you to actually depress that rim past the shell catch without physically pushing your thumb into the magazine. And it's also beveled. You see how it's cut. So when you quad load, it's a lot easier to get the shells into the magazine. And it's just swipe them right in. Right. So this is huge. This in the stock is just, it's a work of art. That makes the gun very fast and competitive. So when you move from here forward, this is a 24-inch vent rib. This gun is set up for modified division till it has an optic, and I put barrel porting on it. That's made by, that was put on the gun by Magnaport. That's my porting. It's called the JM port. And it knocks the recoil out of the gun 35, 40%. The slim handguard is also very nice. It's textured. It has a 9-shot magazine. 24-inch barrel vent rib. And on the front, what we have, let me go ahead and flag it again. So what we have in the front comes with a high-vis sight. That's a super quality sight. It has interchangeable light pipes.
Yep.
I think it comes with 4 or 5 different options that are user-friendly. It's really easy to change them out.
Yeah, and these days you're seeing on a lot of manufacturers high-vis sights.
Right. It is probably the best fiber optic shotgun sight made. And what I like about this one, this one has a triangular front blade. So if you want to make a precision slug shot, and that's what I wanted the gun to look to where point of aim, point of impact would coincide with a reduced velocity slug at 50 yards.
Gotcha.
So if you look at this gun, if you properly sight it, you put that little top of that diamond right under the target you want to hit, and usually they'll hit right in the money there.
Nice.
So going forward of that, comes with 3 Briley chokes, which are high quality screw-in chokes. You can get a wide variety of chokes, but it comes with the 3 most common that you would use in a 3-gun. This is basically a 3-gun setup. So it comes with an IC, a cylinder, and a modified. And that usually covers the gamut what we need in competition.
Right.
But if you wanted to put a full, an extra full, or a spreader, that's all available. You can buy aftermarket. I think Mossberg sells them all too. So you can put whatever you want on it. So it gives you that option to make the gun suitable exactly for where you want it, what you want to do with it.
Well, and that's the thing. This is originally designed for competition.
It is.
And from your
Yep.
competition
Yep.
experience, but it doesn't have to be used for that.
No, one of the things I tell guys about a platform like this, and one of the things that has brought me to Mossberg as a competitor is, if I'm going to compete, I have to have more than one gun.
Right.
So cost effectiveness and how easily I can get parts. I can get Mossberg barrels relatively cheap compared to all the other shotguns on the market. So if I wanted to modify a gun for a certain event or whatever, I don't have to take out a second mortgage on the house to get parts. And to me, this is something I'm going to use. And I have to have spare parts. I want a spare gun. I want 2 or 3 guns. I want to have a bag of parts just in case. So when I travel, I can self-diagnose and repair or whatever. So to me, the how much the gun costs and how easy it is to maintain is paramount.
Sure.
So this is almost like an AK of a shotgun. We get to that minute when I break it down. There's a lot of big pieces, and there's not many little pieces, which, in the scheme of things, is a beautiful thing. Is less to go wrong.
Right.
And it's just an easy gun to maintain. I'll go out and shoot when I train. Like before, I'm going to shoot a 3-gun here next weekend. I'll go out and train for a week or something, and I'll take the gun down and I'll detail it, and then shoot a couple of rounds, make sure it's sighted for whatever the event's going to be, and I'll put it in the bag, and I've got a spare usually with me when I travel. Don't really need it, but when you go to a competition, you're Johnny on the spot. So, you're the man. You have to you have to produce. So I have to have a spare of just about everything I do. So that's one of the ideas behind the gun is this: it's affordable to have more than one. Kind of makes sense when you.
Yeah, and it's built to be easy to run, but it's also easy to maintain.
That's a huge thing. If you took this whole gun and put it in a Ziploc bag and shook it up, I can put it back together.
Right.
So I know it in and out. Because when I go and I travel, when I compete, I'm the gunsmith, I'm the competitor, I'm everything. I can't run to.
Yeah, you don't have a crew of 8 people.
I don't. Right? So to me, to know the gun, I know this gun in and out very well. I know exactly what's going on all the time with it. If something should get out of whack, I know what to do with it. They're easy to maintain. That's, to me, is the key.
Well, and I think what's cool about this gun for all the rest of us is basically you can get a shotgun that was built and designed on Jerry's table.
Yeah.
To run at the highest level of competition, but you can get that very same gun right there at your local retailer.
Yep.
Because this package you put together with Mossberg is not a one-off custom gun.
Right.
Even though it started that way.
The other aspect of the gun, if I was a one-gun guy, say I wanted to buy this, I wanted to compete locally, and I want to hunt with it. Mm-hmm. Well, just take the magazine extension off and buy a magazine cap and a magazine spring. You can make a 5-shot or a 3-shot field gun with it. So you can hunt deer, you can hunt duck, you can shoot competition with just a few dollars, and you can tailor the platform to exactly. It's a 3-inch gun. If you wanted to shoot 3-inch, you can do that. So it's very flexible in the platform. Doesn't have to be a 10-shot. It can be a 3-shot, just a few bucks, or you can put a plug in it as long as that magazine.
And the thing is, whether you're competing or you're hunting, or let's say you're shooting clays, you've still got all this adjustability to get your fit right. You've still got a good sighting system.
This is huge. That buttstock, as simple as it is, it's in the shotgun game, it's huge for the individual to be able to go in his shop or his garage or whatever and take that buttstock off and adjust it to where it's pointed to where he's looking.
Yep.
And that's the first step you do with any shotgun, get it to fit you.
Well, and that's the thing, no matter what activity you're using it for, you still need that fit to you.
You do. You have to.
As a shooter.
You have to.
And instead of buying something off the rack and then taking it to somebody, let's tweak on this thing to get it to fit me. Yeah. This thing's ready to go out of the box because of those shims that come with it, the spacers. Yep. So you can do this yourself in 10 minutes.
Yep. So it's user-friendly. easy to maintain, and we'll take it down in a minute to give you an idea how all the parts are and how simple it is.
Awesome. Let's go shoot it.
All right,
Thank you now.
we can do it.